Welcome to Belated Tech Gaming and our Cyberpunk 2077 walkthrough gameplay and travelogue. This is the third part of our walkthrough. In part 2, V's street reputation after the hack shop rescue has risen sufficiently to attract the attention of a mid-level fixer, Dexter Deshawn. Deshawn needs a hustler to steal a data chip from an executive in the Arasaka Corporation, one of the largest operating in Night City. To do this, the operative must first obtain an expensive military-grade bot, then use the bot to neutralize the executive's security. The first step in the plan is to meet someone who knows the executive and the target location intimately. This turns out to be Evelyn Parker, who is a nightclub owner that knows the executive, Yari Arasaka. Parker's information turns out to be embedded in a virtual reality session called a brain dance she recorded while at Arasaka's suite. We'll rejoin V just before he gets to see the VR session. Many thanks for choosing to watch our content. Let's continue.
V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors. It's top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Model this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Should be interesting.
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Okay.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Jeez.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of.
I guess.
1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store holdup in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly, though. You ready?
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
So it's not interactable, just a straight sim. Yeah, not interactable, basically.
Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
That flash of intense shock. I can still feel it, I remember. Fuck, that last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll sever the link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So, analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing up. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. Those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it. And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a different... Okay, on you go.
Okay, right here. Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay, fuck! On you go! Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, okay? We have a deal today on two flavors. Cuddy and Surf and everybody! Up!
That's like the limits of the reality recorded by the BD roller. The editor won't let you outside it. Make sense?
To the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection. See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Okay.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
So if that didn't make sense to you, what we just did was a sample brain dance where we were just getting used to interface. and she wanted us to do this before we actually went into Evelyn's brain dance with the executive.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, 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 who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Judy, T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Please, Judy. I'd never expose you to any danger. You know that.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. Alright. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen, need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request... now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire up, Judy.
Alright, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn, I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then, you shall perish for a good cause.
But,
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
So I spent a lot of time here trying to understand the interface and the visual scanning, and so we cut out a lot of that floundering, but you kind of get a sense of what you can do in the limits of the recording.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble. You will listen to this. Sabroy is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Rewind.
Noted.
Hung up. Go back to when they first start talking. Need to hear the whole thing.
Run. Father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble. will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot.
Wow, champagne's
utterly
decent.
removed from reality.
Taste boosted somehow?
Stuck in some
Nope, just the
fossilized
price.
vision of a world
Same bubbly you'll be
that no
sipping in
longer
real space
exists.
soon.
Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now. To this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure. I am quite sure we want now. Forever in his tiny frozen bubble. Beard, who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny frozen bubble. We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to...
So you can see at the top there are 3 tracks. There's a visual track, which is yellow, an audio track, which is green, and then there's a third track, which hasn't been activated yet.
That may never...
I can't seem to get it.
Existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now. No.
Can't seem to... Switch layer. Oh wait.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Enough.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them. Here in a drone. Ventilation and cooling? Servers. Gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
You'll like this.
It took me a while, but I finally
Manual
found
details a
the
special
one
tip
location
control container.
where you could
Relic
top-down
needs to be
see
kept real cool.
his tablet and actually scan
Chip's
it.
gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
So we finally get the third analysis bar at the top, which is the middle blue one, which is the thermal signature.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Nice.
I spent a lot of time here trying to suss out all the security system details, which are outlined in blue, just so that when we finally get to this mission live, we would have less problems. I assume that there's a correlation.
Like a counterfuckable.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
That's it, what happens the old bus. Absorb hjärtat. Śmiesz, då inget fanns i något.
What's this?
Right, grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Hidden safe. Okay.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm, you got it. Good work.
So this is our
Looks
target.
like we
It's
got
the
everything
safe.
we
That's
need.
where the data chip's going
Put
to
out of
be.
the
And
editor.
we'll have to get into the apartment and crack it, and then retrieve the data and escape.
Trying to find more of the security systems here, but I can't find it.
Ja, das ist wieder aufgegangen. I said no. Oh.
He'll have my head.
Ja, c'est very officially. Jest mi pan zginął.
He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the reason.
My father's a vision already. He'll live forever in his tiny cross. Stuck in some fossilized world that no longer exists, of a world that may never exist. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 minutes.
Read the documentation. The relic requires.
I'm still looking for the security systems here.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Okay.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Alright, so looks like we finished all the requirements.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here.
Nice.
Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling VDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings.
That's a nice new piece of equipment.
Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. The BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. This whole VR sim.
Let's walk.
Exhaustive. Had to learn yet another new interface. This game's got a
Well?
lot.
What do you think?
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
Okay.
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Well, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
I checked the bedroom plaything.
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect. Job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. You're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
Alright, what's now?
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer? I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows. And actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scavs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
I don't recall this tree before in the walkthrough I saw before.
V?
No fucking way. Dex took a leap with me. He trusts me.
Now I'm doing the same. 50%. With cred like that in your account, you won't need Dex for anything.
No, Evelyn. It's not just about the money.
I thought you were a merc. I thought it was always about the money.
Not behind the back of someone who trusts me. Sorry.
Fine. I never asked. But V? I just hope you're as good as you are naive.
Alright.
If you need me, call.
I wonder what happens if you
I'll
cut
send you my
out
number.
Dex.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Good luck.
Doesn't seem like a smart
Now go.
idea.
I need a few words with Judy.
Alright. Call Dex.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance of that ship without that buy. To work then, Mr. V.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off and call a military tech agent. It's like we have text, we can text each other. Funny. It is funny. What else is calling? Here it is. Close. So she's the corporate person. Alright, so... Alright. Meet with Jackie. Yeah. I don't know if you can leave. Oh, you can't? Oh, you can't. Map. All kinds of shit's populating now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Here. How do you tell where the hell? Don't know how to. Meet with Jackie. Oh, okay, good. Oh, sorry. Run over that guy a little bit on the accident side there. Apparently the red lights don't mean much here. At least not that I can tell. Alright, so we got through our first VR simulation, which they call it BD. That was kind of interesting. A little more complicated than... Whoops, sorry. Gotta be a little more careful. The controls are very twitchy. Alright. And the game wants me to call the Corpo, the Militech, but I just want to meet up with Jackie first. Okay, so it switched to meeting with Jackie. Maybe it's because I highlighted the icon. Must have been, that's why.
Let me hear what you squared away.
There's another fast travel point.
That an arch? Damn, what a beaut.
Yeah, got her cheap too. Dorset job dividend.
Dunno how you could scrape together enough for that beast. Even used.
Well, I took out a loan, but muy pequeñito. But I mean, it's totally worth it.
I'd swap out that tailpipe if I were you.
Really? Why? It's got a mean growl that the chicas just love.
What that growl does is tell people a mile out that Jackie's rumbling their way.
Good
I
point.
tinker with the fuel injection too. Upload a new map and slap on some thermal tape till you cobble together enough eddies to get that exhaust modded.
Mm-hmm.
T-Bug show any sign of life? You two talk?
She's up to date, fired up to work with Dex. Preparing already. They're familiar, you know? Worked together before Dex took his break.
That an arch? Damn, what a beaut.
Yeah, got her cheap too. Dorset job dividend.
Dunno how you could scrape together enough for that beast. Even used.
Well, I took out a loan, but muy pequeñito. But I mean, this...
Been waiting long?
Mi madre always said patience pays off, so...
Alright, so this is the only choice.
So Dex already paid the maelstromers for the Corpo bot. Thing is, can't be sure the Gangoons are still willing to hand it over.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever. Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan?
We try buying them off. I don't even think we have that money.
Shh. Gonna be long?
That shit can go smoothly. This is Maelstrom.
Gang world ain't too complicated. Might's right, the strong survive. Either you fuck others, or you get fucked. So, Into the Borg Beast Den.
Alright. So we're going to take a break here. So we have to go into and grab the bot. And, yeah. That's the next step in this thing. You can still call Meredith Stout, but I have a feeling that's going to come no matter whether we pick it here or not. So... yeah. So we're going to take a break and pick it up on the other side.